as we build for the web, there is a concept principle to be aware of called the box model. And the box model is basically the idea that there is a container, a box, and it has everything in your site. And everything on the site is in a different box. So text has its own box, images have its own box, everything on the web page has its own box. And it is rearranging those boxes and putting them within other boxes that allows us to kind of create the foundation, the architecture, and eventually the design of our web page. So when we think about all those things in different boxes, they have a set of properties, and that's our CSS. The main ones that kind of apply to the box itself are our content width and height, so that's how big each box is. There's the padding, so that's how much space is around the content within the box, so still within the borders. Then we have our border, and then we have our margins. That's the spacing outside of the box. And if you look at any web page, any design, you can kind of start to think about this in practice. So I'll go ahead and pull up Stripe's landing page, for example. So if we're looking at this not like a web designer, we can say, wow, this is a lot of stuff on a web page. But if we are thinking like a web developer designer, we can think, okay, on this page, the nav bar is probably all in one box, and each of these links are probably in their own box too, and each of them probably have some padding to go around the text and some margin to put space between them here. Same thing with kind of this text here. This text is in its own box, this text is in its own box. And even if we do some code stuff right now and open it up in Chrome, we can see that, okay, there is some padding here. There's the content, there's padding. Same thing with this button here. We can see that the padding is kind of defining the black space within the box, and then we've got some margin to kind of separate things on the outside. And that's the way we kind of build for the web. We're creating different boxes and then using a bunch of different CSS properties to arrange things to how we want them to look. So we are going to dive into the Figma project and kind of use this principle as we think about how we are going to build out our design in Webflow.
If you found this video useful and you want to learn more, be sure to check out our complete guide to Webflow course. Now, this video is taken from this comprehensive course, and it provides more tutorials, expert guidance, so that you can build professional grade websites. And you'll also get full access to our other no-code tutorials. Like the video, share it with a friend, and leave a comment if you have any questions about this concept. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.